U.S. super-rich pay almost no income tax. Details claiming to reveal how little income tax U.S. billionaires pay have been leaked to a news website. ProPublica says it has seen the tax returns of some of the world's richest people, including Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk and Warren Buffett. The website alleges Amazon's Mr. Bezos paid no tax in 2007 and 2011, while Tesla's Mr. Musk paid nothing in 2018. A White House spokeswoman called the leak illegal, and the FBI and tax authorities are investigating. ProPublica said it was analyzing what it called a vast trove of Internal Revenue Service data on the taxes of the billionaires, and would release further details over coming weeks, while the BBC has not been able to confirm the claims. The alleged leak comes at a time of growing debate about the amount of tax paid by the wealthy and widening inequality. ProPublica said the richest 25 Americans pay less in tax, an average of 15.8% of adjusted gross income, than most mainstream U.S. workers. Jesse Eisinger, senior reporter and editor at ProPublica, told the Today program, "We were pretty astonished that you could get tax down to zero if you were a multi-billionaire. Actually paying zero in tax really floored us. Ultra-wealthy people can sidestep the system in an entirely legal way. They have enormous ability to find deductions, find credits and exploit loopholes in the system," he said. So while the value of their wealth grows enormously through their ownership of shares in their company, that's not recorded as income. But there's more than that, he said. They also take aggressive tax deductions, often because they have borrowed to fund their lifestyle. He said U.S. billionaires buy an asset, build one or inherit a fortune, and then borrow against their wealth. Because they don't realize any gains or sell any stock, they're not taking any income, which could be taxed. They then borrow from a bank at a relatively low interest rate, live off that and can use the interest expenses as deductions on their income, he said. The website said that, using perfectly legal tax strategies, many of the uber-rich are able to shrink their federal tax bills to nothing or close to it, even as their wealth soared over the past few years. The wealthy, as with many ordinary citizens, are able to reduce their income tax bills via such things as charitable donations and drawing money from investment income rather than wage income. ProPublica, using data collected by Forbes magazine, said the wealth of the 25 richest Americans collectively jumped by $401 billion from 2014 to 2018, but they paid $13.6 billion in income tax over those years. President Joe Biden has vowed to increase tax on the richest Americans as part of a mission to improve equality and raise money for his massive infrastructure investment program. He wants to raise the top rate of tax, double the tax on what high earners make from investments, and change inheritance tax. However, ProPublica's analysis concluded, while some wealthy Americans, such as hedge fund managers, would pay more taxes under the current Biden administration proposals, the vast majority of the top 25 would see little change. One of the billionaires mentioned, the philanthropist George Soros, is also alleged to have paid minimal tax. His office had not replied to a BBC request for comment, but said in a statement to ProPublica that Mr. Soros did not owe tax some years because of losses on investments. The statement also pointed out that he had long supported higher taxes on America's wealthiest people.